I just watched Tastemaids, what they would eat in Wakanda, and oh my days, the way I was ready to eat that food without the meat, obviously. No meat, please. So that leads us to today. I felt like, you know what, let me make this meal and let me share it on YouTube as the veganized version, which is pretty easy because most of the ingredients are just herbs, spices, and vegetables, and then added meat. So we're just gonna take that meat, we're not gonna use that. We're not gonna eat animals, and we're gonna use vegetables only. So I am ready for this. I'm so excited. I'm celebrating Wakanda. Just want to get there. We're going to taste test at the end just to make sure it is as delicious as it looks, and obviously I'll be honest, but I have a lot of faith in this. I have a lot of faith in Wakanda. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I just realized I have not properly introduced myself. If you are new to my channel, my name is Rachel Amma, and yeah, this video is all about what they would eat in Wakanda with a vegan twist. So to make this epic, delicious dish, the first thing I'm doing is heating up a pan. So the recipe uses ghee. I could have used vegan butter, but I chose not to. I just used water. So I added 2 chopped red onions, followed by a load of garlic and a load of ginger. These are my favorite ingredients to cook with, so I was very excited to put those in the pot. So I'm just gonna mix them together, get the onions to cook and infuse together, and then finally add my seasoning. So I'm going in with paprika, some cayenne pepper, along with some fenugreek, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon. I had to ground these myself because I had like the whole clove and the whole fenugreek. But anyway, we just grinded it together, added some allspice as well, and then I'm just gonna mix it all together. And I don't know about you guys, but these colors alone were just making me happy. I'm really excited to eat this food. Damn girl, take me to Wakanda. So I added some tomato paste, but for some reason I lost the clip. So instead of using lamb, I think the original uses, I am going to be using mushrooms. So I'm just adding some mushrooms to a pot, and I just want to kind of brown them up a bit, saute them. And once I've done that, I'm going to add the rest all together so we can combine all the spices and herbs and seasonings with the mushrooms. Get the juices flowing, infusing, popping, all that beautiful stuff. And again, this looks beautiful. I'm very happy. Rachel's happy. So I added a bit more tomato paste here. Mix it all together. And then I went in with some vegetable stock. Because I'm not using meat, I used less than the recipe actually recommended. And as well, because we're using mushrooms, I didn't need to use like loads and loads and loads of stock. So I added it bit by bit till I felt like I was going to get enough gravy, so it wasn't going to be too runny, but it's still going to be flavoursome, and there's still going to be a bit of juices in there. So I cooked that down for a while, and now it was time to make the rice. So I just got another pot, added some butter following the recipe here, and then I went in with some sliced red onions, 2 to be precise, because I sliced them, bars. So I'm just going to mix it together in the butter. Of course, you do not need to use butter. I was just trying to be slightly authentic to the recipe. You could just use water or oil. And then I'm adding some garlic and some ginger. Again, love garlic. Love adding ginger to recipes. Mixing it together. Now I'm adding 1 cup of shredded carrots. Mixing it in, trying not to make a mess. But clearly the pot is a little piece too small for what I'm doing. And then I was being a bit stubborn, so I added the cabbage, and you know, look at it, it's messy. Rachel, just add another pot. So that's what I did. I went in, I got my other pot, it's bigger, it makes sense. So I poured it all in the bigger pot. And just look at that, look at the colours. It's seasoned well. Like, this is just exciting. Food is exciting. Vegan food is exciting. So I'm just going to mix it all together so that it all kind of like cooks down nicely, gets all the flavours together, get them all infused. And then I am going in with some cumin, followed by some curry powder, some salt, some ground cardamom, and then finally some basmati rice. So I'm just going to mix it so the rice gets like a bit of a coating of everything that's going on. Give it a nice mix. And then I'm adding 3 cups of water so that the rice can cook down. Give it a good little mix. I am really excited. While I'm making this, I'm like, damn girl, I need to get this food in my mouth. But don't worry, we're gonna taste test it at the end. So finally, I added a cinnamon stick and some bay leaf, and I let that cook for about 20 minutes. You do want to continue to go in and mix it to make sure that there's not rice on the top that's not getting any water. You need everything to cook well together, and then that was it. The shebang. Ta-da! And this is the final. I am so excited to try this. My kitchen smells amazing. I had to get out a few fabrics just to keep the atmosphere involved. We've got the smells, we've got the visuals. Now let's see if we've got the tastes. Woo! There is so much going on in my mouth. There is so many flavors. There's so much going on. Mouth is tingling a little piece. There's a little tingle here and there. But wow, yeah, I am down for this. I am ready to make this all the time. I feel like I might have just transported myself to Wakanda just for a little piece. There is just so much going on in my mouth. It's just crazy. There's a whole raven there. There's a link up. There is a Wakanda party in my mouth. The only thing I would say, me being me, I would add some plantain just right here. But you know, you guys know me, it's kind of like goes with everything, and it could just be right on this plate. Just make it that little bit more, I mean, everything is great, but sometimes just add a little bit of plantain and it's even better. The motto, add a bit of plantain, life's better. If you've been here from the beginning, then you know that my heritage is a bit mix and blend all over the place. I am African, I am Caribbean, and I am Welsh, but I'm born in London. So my cultural heritage is really just a mix up around the place. I'm so happy today that I got to do a recipe that really does reflect some of the classic African dishes. I am working on some West African recipes to share on the YouTube, so watch out for that. But yeah, if you're interested in what you would eat in Wakanda, try this recipe out. I'm thinking next time I kind of want to throw some lentils in there. Well, I want to get a bit more protein anyway, and I just feel like maybe adding some lentils. You can just season it up with any vegetable or any legume, any bean, depending on what you've got in the kitchen, and it's gonna work. In the rice, because of the carrot, you get that sweetness, that natural sweetness, and because it's got the cumin and the cardamom, there's just so much going on in the rice. Not even to mention what's going on with the mushroom. There's just so much. I feel like we need some music. It's sunny. Favorite song right now? Hotter than a rising sun. Every time you touch, you know it's emotional. Enough music, enough distraction. What am I saying about this? Yeah, my mouth is a playground of sweet, sweet joy and happiness. The mushrooms add that nice, chewy, almost meaty texture. The burst of pomegranate. The seasoning in that. The rice, flames. I mean, really and essentially, this is like a fantastic meal. Can I say that? This is just glorious. My mouth is a party. So much going on. I wish it was live. Like, we could have a conversation. I said this last time, but it would just make it like I'm not just sitting in front of a camera and telling you how my food is and talking about myself. I'd like to know what you guys are saying. Like, what's happening? What's new? What is new with Ray Rizzle? I am working on some really, really cool stuff. So if there's anyone that you guys would like to see me interact with, I don't want to give away what I want to do, but I just want to know what kind of people. I mean, they need to be in the UK, preferably London, or visiting London, because that's where I live. But I would love to kind of do states in the Canada and Australia and stuff like that. But at first, homegrown. So who would you guys want to see me on a screen with? Let me know, please. I'm honestly so grateful for all of you who are subscribing, commenting, liking, interacting with me, here for it. It means the absolute world to me. You guys have no idea. So I'm very, very, very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I say that quite a bit because it's just true. It's like, it's how I feel. I'm so grateful. It's how I feel, man. I just want to reach out and give all of you a hug. Molly. Hello. Hello. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Is that gonna work? I really recommend that you guys try these recipes. They're really tasty and flavorful. There was so much food. There's so much flavors. There's a party in my mouth. It's absolutely incredible. So I recommend it to you all. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please, please, please. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos every week. And let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular that you guys want to see. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I hope that worked. I don't even know if it's going to be picked up. Anyway, if it has not, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please, 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 please. And subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. You can catch me on Instagram at Rachel Amma if you just want to kind of hang out with me, because I do Insta stories and you basically share the day with me. So if you want to share the day with me, find me on Insta. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hey! What are you doing? I've got more. Pamper, blacking out, looking like a panther. Our WAKANDA, straight to Wakanda. Rasta.
Why you do me like Joanna? Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna?